Hello everyone, welcome back to my Unreal Engine tutorial series on how to create an open world game. So today what I'm going to show you is how to use montage notifiers. In this example, I spawn some particle effect to show the power of the attack, and I'm playing that using an animation montage notifier. Of course, I could have done it with a normal animation notifier as well, but I want to show you how to do it with an animation montage notifier. And as always, this episode is sponsored by these generous Patreons. Thank you very much for the support you guys are giving me. Alright, so this is my current implementation, and as you can see, there are no particle effects or anything playing at the moment. So I'll first open my character blueprint here, and yeah, this is on weapon hit, this is check hit. Let's check the attack part here, and where do I play the charged attack? It should be, yeah, here, this upper part. This is where I play the charged attack. So I'll first collapse this, so that it would be easier for me to check these things later. Otherwise it would be harder for me to track where are the things happening. Okay, so like this I play the animation montage, and I'll open that animation montage as well, so that I can define an animation notifier. Alright, so this is my charged attack animation montage, and these are animation notifiers. Just like these animation notifiers, I can create montage notifiers as well. So I'll create a montage notifier here to spawn that blast particle like this. Add notify and montage notifier. So here, if I want, I can give a name. I'll call it blast, and now here, in order to get a notifier to fire an event from that, I have to use another animation montage node, this one, play anim montage, this one. So for this I have to input the skeletal mesh component, and the animation is this one, the same one, and I don't need this part anymore, so I'll put it aside. And now in this node, so this top execution line, so this will be executed right after calling this node, and this will be executed when this animation montage is played completely. And just like that, we have some other events as well. So this is on notify begin. So this will be called whenever one of these montage notifiers I encountered when playing that animation montage, so I'll use this one. And if I have multiple animation montage notifiers, I can get this name and do some comparison like this and do stuff. But for now I only have one animation montage, so I don't have to check that. So here, when on notify begin, I'll spawn particle emitter at location, and also I'll play sound as well. For the location I'll give get at the location, and same for this one as well. And for the emitter I'm going to use one of the particle effects that I grabbed this from the Infinity Blade effects. The name is this one, 𝐒𝐿𝐴. So this is the particle effect I'm going to use, and for I'll drag and drop this one like this. And for the sound effect I have already imported a sound impact, this one, blast, right. So I'll drag and drop this one into here, and let's see what happens. Right, now as you can see, the location and the speed is wrong. Speed of the animation montage is too slow, and here I have used 1.6, so I'll go use 1.6 as well. And as you saw, the particle effect was above the ground, so it would look better if it is on the ground. So I'll do it like this, break it, make vector x y is same, and for this one I have to get half height. Okay, let's get a scaled capsule half height from the capsule component, so that I can get the, by reducing this one from this one, I can get the ground level like this. And now let's see how it looks. Right, that's much better, but I guess it would look even more cooler if I do some slowdown effect. Let's do it like this. After playing the sound, let's set global time dilation to something like 0.1, and at the delay of when the global time dilation is 0.1, if I add a delay of 0.2, that means it's like 2 seconds. So I'll make it 0.1, so 1 second. And after that, set global time dilation back to 1, that is the normal speed. Now let's see how it looks. Right, That's better. And we have one more issue. Here, even if that charged attack is played by the enemy character, the time slowing down thing happens. But it would be better if I apply this effect only for the player character. So how can I do that? We can do it like this. Here, I'll execute this part only if this character is controlled by player using this node. Right now it will slowing down thing will happen only for the player. So yeah, that's all I want to do for today. And in the upcoming episodes I will surely continue to improve these things as I get ideas and looking at referring to other games and videos and already implemented systems. And also, if you like to support my work, you can go to patreon.com, code like me, link would be in the description below, and there you can join my Patreon club. And depending on the tier you join, you will have different privileges. And alright, see you in the next episode. Goodbye.